McLovin. I was just looking for you. What's up? Hey, I had a question about the patient in room 673. She just had abdominal surgery a few days ago, but the IS seems to not be working for her. Is there any other type of lung expansion therapy we can prescribe to her?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the IPPB. Go ahead and do that BID,
Okay.
and then start her on complement on Q4.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of that'll help size that? It should be okay.
That should be fine. Just have her do that. Just keep an eye on her stats and her heart rate and all that during that, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
Alright.
I'll see you around, McLovin.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Morning, Miss Hacker. Morning. Hi, how are you feeling today?
Oh, you know, here at the Marriott.
Yeah, I know, huh? Food probably sucks here too, huh?
Oh, it's great.
I imagine. My name is Danielle with the respiratory department. I'm going to be giving you your breathing treatment for this morning. Can I go ahead and check your wristband really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Randy, can you verify your birthday for me?
11-588.
All right, just making sure. Make sure that you are who they say you are. Okay. So here. All right. So we're going to be giving you a different treatment than what you're used to. It's called IPPB. You ever heard of it before?
No, what's that?
No. All right. So what it is, it's called. It stands for intermittent positive pressure breathing. And so we've noticed since your abdominal surgery that you've been using the incentive spirometer, correct?
Right.
Well, from what we can tell from your X-rays, it's not working, and we want to make sure that your alveoli open up so your lungs don't collapse. So we're going to be using this because it's going to help you with your atelectasis a little more than what the IS was doing for you. Okay?
All right.
All right. So I'm just going to set this up here for you. I'll put this filter on here. Great. Now, have you ever taken albuterol and Atrovent before?
Yeah.
Yes, you have? Okay, so I'll just remind you then that it's going to probably make you a little bit jittery. It's going to make your heart race a little bit, but that's normal, okay? All right. Set this up here for you. Great. So I'll set this on here for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of saline in this for you with your medicine. Kind of make it work a little bit better, okay? So what you're going to do is you're just going to breathe through your mouth, okay? Like you were with the nebulizer, because I know you were using a handheld before, okay? You're going to use it the same way. Alright? And so what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in. It's going to start to breathe for you, at which point you just kind of relax and let it. And then when you have to exhale, it's going to stop for you, okay? This should go for about 15 or 20 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Before you start it, I'm going to go ahead and take your vitals. Give me a little bit of a baseline to see what we're working with here. So your finger really quick. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths if you can. Okay. And if you can go ahead and take a nice big cough for me. You can. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. All right. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get this started for you if you want to go ahead and just breathe into it, okay? Should be good to go. So go ahead and breathe if you can. There's no mouth. Shut. Get my mouthpiece.
Shh.
Okay, wait.
Take a breath, dearie.
It's not working.
Oh.
This is what happens when you do not turn on the oxygen. This is what not to do in respiratory therapy, Mr. Green. So we're going to take a brief intermission and hold on. How about them Dodgers? This is what not to do. That's Marissa. And the one that didn't turn on the oxygen was Danielle. There. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and restart this in 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead. Come on. There you go. Nice, slow, deep breaths if you can. No, it's a little hard with your abdominal surgery, but you're going to have to try. Okay. Okay, and 20 minutes later, we are done. Alrighty. Do you feel any, does it feel any better? Do you feel any different at all?
Yeah, my stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts. Okay, so maybe next time we'll go ahead and turn down the pressure for you and make the sensitivity go up so it's not as hard to breathe using it, okay?
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and take your vitals one more time, okay? We'll listen to you, see if you sound any better. Take as big a breath as you can. Okay. Now, your IPPB therapy is supposed to be done twice a day, so you won't get it again for probably another 12 hours. But your breathing treatments with your nebulizer will be every 4 hours, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, so then have a good day. Hope you feel better, and I'll probably see you later tonight, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll leave this here. You're welcome.
Give me a thumbs up.
This is an IPPB machine, or an intermittent positive pressure breathing machine. What it does is it puts positive pressure into your lungs to help them expand more than maybe somebody's already breathing, like if they're hypoventilating or if they from abdominal surgery or chest surgery, and it helps open up the alveoli to treat the atelectasis. So each thing is different on here. This is going to tell you your pressure. The pink is going to tell you the inhale pressure, and then the green part is going to tell you your exhale pressure right here. Okay. So this part is your sensitivity, how well the breath starts being actuated. Once you start to inhale, the sensitivity will either trigger it, either more so or less, I guess you can say, from the way that you change the rating on this. This is your flow. This is how much air is actually being pushed in through there, kind of like a regular, let's say like a Thorpe tube when it's regulated with the oxygen level. This side is going to be the pressure, how much pressure is being put in. You want to start them on a low pressure to see how they can handle it, because for some people a lower pressure is too much, whereas a healthy person could probably go all the way up to 40 and still get the same effect as somebody that's on 10 that can't handle a lot of pressure in their lungs. So then we'll go over the setup of it. This is going to be at the bottom here. It's going to be attached to an oxygen source, whether it be an H tank or some type of bulk oxygen like in a hospital. We're going to go over like the setup of it. First, you're going to start with a filter. You're going to want to put a filter in. So let's say you have to take this into a room with somebody that, say, has like MRSA or tuberculosis. This prevents any of the microorganisms from getting into the machine itself, so the inside doesn't have anything that grows inside of it. So then you'll hook this on like this. So now we'll stop that. Okay. So then the mouthpiece will be set up with the smaller of the large bore tubing, I guess you can say. Goes like this. Just like that. And then the bigger part of this, that's okay. Hold that for me. The part that has this oxygen tubing on here, you don't need. So you can actually take that off of there. That's just going to be in your way. thing. And I have this little thing goes on top of the white one, or I'm sorry, on top of the blue one, and then connects to the white top right here. And what that does is for the exhalation port. So it triggers when you exhale on this, the flow goes all the way. Oh, sorry, we gotta do this one, this. And you connect this large bore tubing here. And I don't know if you can see, but there's this little tiny port right here that the rest of this goes into, okay? So then when you exhale, it goes through here, all the way through this tube into here, and it actually stops the pressure. Okay? And so then this is where your aerosolized medication is going to go. So for ours, it was Combivent. So adding the albuterol and atrovent in with this not only opens up the airways to allow more oxygen in through the lungs to the atelectasis, but this helps expand them so it gets in there more so to get more in there. So then you just kind of add it in like this. Okay, and then once it's attached to the oxygen, you just start the flow and start the sensitivity and the pressure, and you kind of just adjust it to the way that your patient responds to it. Again, if you have them starting at 15, but that just expands their lungs way too much because they have less compliance in their lungs because of some type of fibrosis or something, then you want to bring the pressure back down because they can't handle as much. Whereas again, with the healthy lung, the compliance is going to be greater, so then you can increase the pressure on that. And that is how you set up an IPPB machine.